Today, we're gonna talk about why competitive pay is a meme. And to do that, I wanna give you an example of something. What you see right here are some 50 cal rounds. Right here, you're probably thinking, who keeps 50 cal rounds in the back of their truck in the middle of nowhere? Well, us Americans do. No, but seriously, this is just a good old empty ammo box, and this is what you would call military grade. And when you hear the term military grade, what do you think of? Probably something built tough, strong, battle tested, battle hardened, whatever else comes to mind. But in reality, what military grade actually means is something that was built by the lowest bidding contractors. There's even a commercial for Ford F-150s.
The one with the high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body, bolted to a high-strength steel frame.
And in the commercial, it's like battle-tested, built tough and strong, military grade. And then when I watch it, I'm just like, that's not saying much. I mean, it sounds nice. Just go ask a Marine how they feel about their equipment, and it's military grade. I'm sure they'll tell you this is a piece of shit. So how does this relate to competitive pay? Well, competitive pay is something that companies use to elevate themselves above the rest of the job applications. Just use it as a buzzword. You'll see some people, we offer a competitive pay, and then you'll look at it and it's like $1 above minimum wage. Like, how is this competitive? Competitive pay is supposed to mean competitive to the area that you're in, to the industry that you're in. But what it really means is just the person who's willing to take the least amount of money to do the job. Let me show you guys some examples of what is definitely not competitive pay. Let's start off with fast food here. Start a flexible schedule today. McDonald's Central Florida is hiring. Competitive pay, free medium combo meal after the interview. People are making offers that you just can't refuse. Here's another one from Taco Bell. We are hiring. Apply now and get a free taco. Now free, can we change it out to like a chalupa? Can we get like a chicken quesadilla? I mean, like, but seriously, this is not competitive pay. And you know when you go to fast food places, they all say, hiring now, competitive pay. Here's another one. Now hiring, free iPhone after 6 months of employment and you meet employment criteria. After you meet employment criteria, they could just say, sorry, you didn't meet employment criteria, and then just not give you the free iPhone. Here's another one. Applebee's offering interviewees free appetizers after the interview. It's not competitive pay, Applebee's. I think waitresses only make like $2 an hour, and then the rest of it's just paid by tips. I'm sure you guys have seen all the memes lately about people posting signs saying, nobody wants to work anymore, please be patient with the staff that showed up. And it's like, people want to work, they just don't want to work for a garbage wage. You're calling it competitive. $1 above minimum wage is not competitive. It's like if you were to go to a Ferrari dealership and you see the car there and the car is $200,000, that's the price. That's the price that you have to pay to get the car, and it's the same thing with these jobs that nobody wants to work. That's the price of my labor. You pay it or you don't get my labor. It's not a labor problem, it's the you not having the funds to pay me problem. Same thing. Again, competitive pay sounds good, nice buzzword, everyone says it, but it doesn't mean anything at all. Here's another example, a junior web developer, which is freelance. So they're just a contractor. Some of their core values are, we answer to a higher calling, but they don't actually say. That's weird. We maintain integrity, honesty. We push the limits, we make our own rules, we accept excellence, nothing less. We never miss a deadline. That's not something really to brag about. I mean, maybe if you're a customer, that sounds nice, but as an employee, that sounds like a nightmare. If we're still breathing, our work will be turned in on time. That sounds like the most unhealthy job post I've ever read. If you're still breathing, you're still working. We always stay ahead of the curve. I mean, you'd like to think so, and that sounds nice if you're a customer looking at this company. But again, they say, we offer competitive pay rates, flexible work schedules with unlimited vacation time, and many more benefits, but you'll probably never be able to use your vacation time because they never miss deadlines, which probably means you'll be working all the time. Another buzzword that you'll see a lot is comprehensive compensation package. And this is a very big buzzword that you need to learn to ignore as well. Here's one, $60,000 a year. They want you to have 3 years experience, and then they actually want you to have 5 years experience. So $60,000 for 5 years experience, at least in this field, in this area, is not competitive at all. Really, the way to do this is to go on Glassdoor, type in where you live, look up job titles similar to yours, and see what other people are paying. That way you have a realistic idea. Don't just follow a competitive pay because it doesn't mean anything. There are so many companies out there that say competitive pay and then don't even tell you what they pay. And every time you guys see one of those, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and apply to that job and say, please post the salary so I don't waste my time going through this interview process before I realize you pay like garbage. Like, that's what I would really like everyone to start doing. Jobs that don't post the salary number up front are garbage because they waste everyone's time. You might think they're gonna pay great because they say competitive pay. You go through 5 rounds of interviews, that takes 3 weeks. You turn other job offers down in the meantime because you think this is the one, and then they offer you $3 above minimum wage. So every time you see competitive pay without any pay listed, report that job or just apply to them, and then in the comments section just say, please list your pay, because I don't wanna waste my time otherwise. This is the point we're at, people. Like, you have to call these things out. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. We have a customer support job at Clock Shark in Chico, California. At the bottom it says great pay, and it says work from beautiful Chico, California for the California living without the high Bay Area cost. All right, I have news for you. California is a high cost of living state. They don't tell you what they're paying. It says great pay, but we're not gonna tell you how much, but we want, you know. It's so stupid. Work hard, play hard culture with company events and fun ways to blow off steam. Why are you building up steam? Like, again, it sounds nice. Work hard, play hard, burn off some steam. Why are you building up steam? Is this job super stressful? You gotta read a little bit more into it. See a little bit more than what they're saying. They're like doing that little Freudian slip kind of deal. They say it and they don't realize they said it. That's what a lot of these job applications do. And you can see that stuff if you look at it. Anyways, guys, competitive pay is a buzzword that sounds really good, looks really good, and a lot of companies are trying to offer competitive pay without actually competing with what you should be getting paid. Again, every time you see that word, just avoid it. Look in your area for what you should be valued at, and look on the upper end, look on the lower end, find the average. If you see a job that says great pay but doesn't say the pay, it's probably a red flag. And wouldn't you want to bring people in and tell people how much you're being paid? Like, oh, we pay great. Here's our proof. This is what we offer. And even then, just because they say they offer that doesn't mean you'll get a job offer that says that. There are a lot of people who have emailed me and said, this is what they put on the application and this was what they put on their job offer. This is like 50% lower. Like, you kidding me? I turned other people down because I told them I was gonna get another job offer. So the lesson there is just keep all your job offers as long as you can and pick which one's best. You could try to play them against each other, but like, that's risky. That's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed the video, click like, click subscribe. There's some links in the description if you'd like to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.